In the dim glow of stage lights, amid the energy of a raucous crowd, country superstar Bryan found himself grappling with a sobering reality that transcended the pulsating rhythm of the music. It was a moment of profound reflection, a stark contrast to the exuberance of his performance, as he paused to address the audience about a matter close to his heart: the disappearance of a college student in Nashville. "Y'all, this is scary," Luke began, his voice carrying a weight that silenced the bustling chatter of the crowd. His words were not those of a distant celebrity, but of a concerned member of the community, a father and a friend. The spotlight seemed to shrink, focusing solely on him as he spoke from the depths of his soul. The story had touched him deeply, a young soul, full of promise, suddenly vanishing into the ether of a bustling city. Luke couldn't shake the haunting echoes of fear reverberating through the streets of Nashville, mingling with the melodies of his songs. It was a reminder that even amidst the glitz and glamour, darkness could cast its shadow over the brightest of dreams. As the night wore on, Luke's thoughts wandered back to his own college days, a time of youthful exuberance and endless possibilities. He imagined the anguish of the student's family, the agonizing wait for news, the unanswered questions that lingered like a specter in the night. In that moment, he felt a kinship with them, bound by a shared sense of vulnerability in the face of uncertainty. With each strum of his guitar, each heartfelt lyric that poured forth from his lips, Luke sought to channel his emotions into music, a universal language that transcended barriers of time and space. For him, music was not merely entertainment but a conduit for healing, a beacon of hope in the darkest of nights. In the days that followed, Bryan found himself drawn to the heart of Nashville, to the streets where the missing student had last been seen. Amidst the hustle and bustle of city life, he walked with a sense of purpose, his gaze lingering on every face that passed him by. He knew that the key to finding the student lay not only in the efforts of law enforcement, but in the collective resolve of the community. With a heavy heart, Luke took to social media, reaching out to his millions of followers with a heartfelt plea for information. His words echoed across the digital landscape, sparking a wave of solidarity and compassion that swept through the city like a gentle breeze. It was a testament to the power of social media, a platform that could amplify the voices of the voiceless and unite strangers in a common cause. As the days turned into weeks, hope began to wane, overshadowed by the harsh reality of the situation. Yet, amidst the despair, Luke refused to give in to despair. He continued to lend his voice to the cause, organizing benefit concerts and charity events to raise awareness and support for the search efforts. In the midst of adversity, Luke found solace in the resilience of the human spirit, the unwavering determination to find light in the darkest of tunnels. He witnessed acts of kindness and generosity that restored his faith in humanity, reaffirming his belief in the power of community. And then, just when all seemed lost, a breakthrough, a tip from a concerned citizen that led to the discovery of the missing student. It was a moment of jubilation, tempered by the bittersweet realization that not every story had a happy ending. Yet, amidst the tears of joy and sorrow, there was a sense of closure, a glimmer of hope that shone bright amidst the darkness. As Bryan stood on stage once more, surrounded by the adoring cheers of his fans, he knew that this was not the end of the story but merely a new beginning. For him, the journey had just begun, a journey fueled by compassion, fueled by love, fueled by the unwavering belief that even in the darkest of times, there was always a flicker of light waiting to be found. And as he strummed his guitar and sang his heart out, he knew that he would never forget the lessons he had learned, the echoes of fear that had shaped his soul and inspired him to be a beacon of hope in a world shrouded in darkness.